Is mental health an important aspect of physical health? Do we need to understand little and lot of details about the way we think and feel things around us and about ourselves? Is it very important to know that a part of you always functions in congruence with your physical body? So it's very important to really understand our mind so that we can keep everything about our body also healthy. So in that respect, I have been making a lot of videos on how do you really have a communication skill so that you can strengthen your relationship. How do you have an emotional intelligence out there so that you can form a relationship with yourself and others. In the same line, today I'm going to discuss about self-acceptance. Hi, I'm Dr. Deepa Shetty and I'm a health coach. My mission is to create a happier and a loving world where we can exist in balance with each other. So let's understand in that respect, what does self-acceptance mean? When we speak about loving ourselves and loving others and forming a relationship which can really help to get the best out of us and best out of others, it's very important to really see where are we actually limiting ourselves to be our own self. We as a human being are a social being and are a person, are a people who are with a lot of imperfections out there. Still we are somebody who are beautiful as, and we know to love ourselves and love others. But the first important step to love anybody out there is to love your own self. And for that, it's very important that you accept the way you are. We all are somebody who like to be good, who like to be successful, who like to be what they are, whatever they are. We all accept ourselves in our good forms, but do we really accept ourselves when we are not? When we are bad, when we do mistakes, when we flaw, when we fail, do we accept ourselves that time too? Self acceptance is all about a journey to accept everything about ourselves. When I mean accept, it doesn't mean that we approve ourselves the way at such times. It just means we accept. If you accept the way you are, then there is a space and scope to change what we don't like about ourselves. So it's very important that we exercise accepting ourselves the way we are. We hug ourselves the way we are, and we say it's okay. It's okay to be not successful. It's okay to be not good. It's okay to be not perfect. It's okay to be ugly. It's okay to be fat. It's okay to be dumb. Everything is what we are. It's okay to be what you are because it's you, and it's human to be not completely perfect out there. So accepting yourself always allow to accept our strengths and weaknesses. Every one of us have strength and every one of us have a flaws out there, and we may not be good at something. Always comparing ourselves to somebody in their strength will never be a justification to ourselves. Stop judging yourself. Stop not accepting something which you really want to be. If you want to be something, first and foremost step is not a denial but accepting our own self. That doesn't mean criticizing ourselves. That just means that accepting what you are and working in alignment to what you are. I mean, a person who is getting C in his academics every time, and it is very struggleful for that person to be at B in spite of all his or her effort. It's a time to accept that this may not be your strength, the academy may not be your strength. Your strength must be something more creative out there, something which is you. Really being you requires you to accept the strengths as well as the weaknesses of yours. Sometimes it's not important to improve on your weaknesses because the strength must be lying in some other area. If a person is anorexic and not able to improve his health to the optimum, accepting that I am this may allow the space for the healing to happen. Understand, every failure out there, in whichever way you're doing, is trying to teach you and make you aware of something. Get aware of your own self. Get aware of the part of you which you have been neglecting in the process of strengthening something which is not you. So, self acceptance opens the door for it. Self acceptance shows you and takes you out of the failures, the guilt, the shame, and everything that is negative about you. Self acceptance is also accepting these emotions about you, that you are this is what you're feeling at this moment, this is the emotion which I'm feeling at this moment. And for that, it's very important to actually develop a skill to it. There are processes where you get into self acceptance, where you really learn to meditate and become mindful, or actually becoming a third person and experiencing and observing that emotion, accepting that you are not the sets of actions and behavior which you have done because of one situation which has occurred to you, but you're separate from those actions and behavior. You are you. These are actions or behavior which have happened in a situation, and these are situational. This is nothing about you. Separating that actions and behavior from you will allow you to change and have a control over your actions and behavior, and allow you to be you. Remember that. I always say be you, and really try to get an access to be you by accepting a part of you which you have been neglecting till now. So, observe those negative emotions whenever they arise in some kind of situation and try to understand them. Doesn't mean you have to rationalize your behavior, because that way you'll deny those kind of behavior and the emotions which you're experiencing. It only means understand from which part of you it is coming, and really going there and accepting that part of you and loving yourself to be whatever you are from wherever you are coming. If you allow that space, you will see that the change happens automatically, because that's how we are. We all, system by system, bit by bit, cell by cell, are meant to be evolving and changing. But if you resist the change, if you resist the part of you, you will not allow that process to happen automatically. So, self acceptance is a very important tool to enhance the self esteem, to enhance the self acceptance, self confidence, and loving yourself. When you learn to accept yourself the way you are, you will learn to accept anybody out there the way they are. And you'd seek to understand them, then criticize or judge, or your relationship will improve once you know and once you build that relationship within yourself to be you. Saying so, I hope this video of self acceptance has helped you in some areas of your life. And if anything, do let me know in the comment section. Do share, like this video, and let me know if I have added any value to your life. Accept yourself the way you are, and see how you evolve into the person you are. Saying so, thank you. Stay tuned. See you again.